This is from the Barnhart Concise Dictionary of Etymology, The Origin of American Words by Robert K. Barnhart. Color. About 1225. Skin color, complexion, lady visible. Color of an object. Probably borrowed through Old French. Couleur from Latin. Couleur. Acquisition. Correction. Accusative. Color. Color. Hue. Related to color. To hide, conceal. See if I can find Christ. Etymology of Christ. It's probably not in this version. The etymology of domain. About 1425. Scottish. Landed property. Dimension. Borrowed from Middle French. Domaine. Alteration of medieval Latin. Dominion. From Old French. Domini. Learn, borrowed from Latin dominion, property. The etymology of domestic. Before 1425, prepared in home, learned, borrowed from Latin, domesticus, domesticus, correction, belonging to household, and directly from Latin. The etymology of domicile. Noun, 1442. Residence, dwelled, borrowed from Middle French. Domicile, domicile, domicile. Learn from borrowing Latin. Domicilium, and directly from Latin. House, dwelling. The etymology of epiphany, before 1310, borrowed from Old French. Epiphanie, from late Latin. Epiphania, neuter, plural, from Greek. Epiphania, manifestation, striking appearance. In New Testament, the evident or manifestation of Christ. The etymology of estate. Before 1200, special state or condition, status. Borrowed from Anglo-French, estate, and Old French, estate, and directly learned from Latin, status. State or condition, a root of stare to stand, the sense of property or possessions. Fortune, first recorded in English about 1385, evolved from the early meaning of state condition with respect of prosperity, fortune. The meaning of landed property in first recorded in 1623 in American English. Esoteric, adjective, 1655 through 60. from Greek extikos, belonging to an inner circle, from asterio, adverb within. The etymology of establish is a verb. About 1380, established to fix, settle, borrow from Old French. Establis, stem of establir from Latin. Stabliri, make stable, from stabilis, stable. Establishment, noun. 1481, settlement, arrangement, early property, income. Before 1470, formed from English. The sense of institution of a business appeared in 1832. The phrase of establishment, meaning establishment, established, church, is first recorded in English 1731. It was extended in the 1900s to ruling groups, institutions of a country. The etymology of Exodus. Old English, about 1000. Exodus, second book of the Testament. So named is account of the departure of the Israelites from Egypt. Borrowing of Latin, Exodus. From Greek, a going out. Fallacy. The etymology of fallacy is a noun. 1481. Deception, trickery, replacement by influence of Latin. Fallacia, of early fallacy, about 1303, borrowed from Old French. Fallacy, learn, borrowing from Latin. Fallacia, deception, from phalanx, genitive fallacious, deceptive, deceive. Fallacious, adjective. 1509, borrowed from influence of Middle French. Fallacious, from Latin. Fallacious, deceitful, deceptive. The etymology of faggot. Noun, 1279. Applied to early faggoter of one who makes figure of fire wood. 1279. Borrowed from Old French. Fougut. From Old Provençal. Fougut, of uncertain origin. From Vulgar Latin. Vasius. Back formation. From Greek. Kalos, bundle with suffix, mistaken for Latin. The etymology of finance, about 1400. Financy, financier, settlement, retribution, borrowed from Middle French, finance, ending a settlement of debt. From Old French, finance, wealth, revenue, extra levy. From medieval Latin, correction. Financia, money payment to pay a fine or tax. From finish, a payment in settlement or tax. Late Latin, finis, in. The meaning of money is first recorded in English 1770, finances. 1730, formed in English of early French. From finance, 1827. Verb. The early absolute of ransom appeared about 1660. The etymology of firm. Adjective. Stable, about 1378. Firmy, borrowed from Old French. Firme, from Latin, firmus. Firm, stable, dialectical development of pre-Latin. Firmos. Verb, about 1303. Establish, borrowed from Old French. Forme, or directly from Latin. Formeri, from firmus, adjective.